So you've probably seen this picture of the lady who's pointing the gun at the back seat, right, at her riders. This happened late at night. She's being harassed. She asked them again and again to stop. They didn't. She then, said, I got to cancel the trip. They kept on harassing her. It started getting a little bit dangerous. She didn't feel safe. And this is a female driving late at night, and she happens to carry a weapon. She's licensed. Now, the smart thing she did, and I hope to interview this lady. She dialed 911, and she just let the recording play, meaning that the 911 operator overheard everything. And that's what's going to save her butt here at the end of the day. Now, whether you want to carry a gun or you don't want to have a gun in your vehicle, obviously that is your choice. But it's become such a dangerous job, rideshare and food delivery. People constantly out, ordering cars. They know what's coming their way. If they want to handpick or carjack a Toyota Camry, they will order one until they see one on their screen. They know that that driver is arriving. It's become extremely, extremely dangerous. I fully understand why a driver would have a gun on board. This is the difference between being 6 feet under the ground and still living. And if the company decides to deactivate her, which they will, Uber and Lyft say, we don't allow guns on the platform, which they will. I would just then suggest getting a good attorney that'll back you on this. You have your rights. You're fighting for your safety. And I think you can make an easy argument or this lady could make an easy argument that the company did not keep her safe, and that she was forced into this position, and that she was forced to make this decision. So I will leave the link to the video below. I will make a follow-up video because there is actually dash cam footage of this video. Again, another great deterrent. Please, 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 drivers, please, I beg you, I'm literally begging you, get a dash cam. I know many people say, well, that costs money. Listen, today, whether you want to spend $60, $70 or $400 for a highly sophisticated dash cam, or if you want to sign up with a company that actually will provide the dash cam and then have all the audio and visual record and then upload into the cloud, so in case somebody tries to grab that dash cam or realizes, oh crap, I'm on camera, and tries to steal that dash cam, too late, it's already in the cloud. So think along those lines. Whether you are armed, I'm armed to a T, but I've been that since a teenager. I grew up and on the streets in South Africa. I've run vending businesses. I've had bulletproof, I've had 5 or 6 bulletproof cars. I've had a group of 20 armed security work for me. I had bulletproof vests, I had bulletproof hats. I mean, I've been through it all in South Africa. So I'm, being in the security business, a gun has always been, a gun or a machine gun has always been my best friend. But you do what you have to do. You do yourself, right? You take care of you, please. And, to this lady, I have massive respect for you. I really do, because you just didn't put up with their shit, with this constant harassment or this, riders, passengers endangering your life. And again, it's just a handful of passengers that give all these good passengers a bad name. It's the same thing with drivers. 99% of the drivers are out there are awesome people, and it's just 1 or 2% that they go out there harassing people, sexually harassing people, that give us drivers a bad name. The same is with passengers and riders. Ladies and gentlemen, 99.9% of the passengers in your car are wonderful, wonderful people that you can have conversations with, that you can create relationships with, friendships, networking, that you can even turn into private clients. good people. It's just a couple of assholes, a couple of, thugs, criminals out there that try to take advantage of the rideshare drivers and the food delivery drivers, sadly. So be prepared. And I hope that this lady finds my video and then comes onto my show for an interview. A lot of people that I've represented over the years, whether I helped them with media or helped them with attorneys, found me, through YouTube. So it's wonderful that at the end of the day, you can make a difference and help save lives. I know I have. I know a lot of other YouTubers have. Again, share the video. And I'm sitting in the car at LAX. Very, very long night of driving, and we're talking about safety, and slightly bit off topic here, but please, my friends, take a power nap. Like right now, I have the next person arriving in an hour. I'm going to take a 40-minute power nap now. If you are tired and you're falling asleep on the road, or your car is going off the road, don't force yourself, right? Switch off the app, get off the freeway, get off the road, find a parking lot, and please take a nap. I beg you. Your safety comes first. Take a little nap, little snooze in your car. Get yourself one of those little neck rests, recline your seat. I see many drivers every day. In fact, I think the person to my right is actually taking a little nap. These are people that have worked all night. I worked all night. And whether it's the dash cam, whether you're carrying a gun, whether you're carrying a knife or a baton or tear gas, dash cam in the car, or taking a little power nap, your safety, you come first, right? You take care of you. And this is also a shout out to Dominique. I know you watch my videos. You came earlier on and said hi to me. We took some selfies at Starbucks here. Gave each other a big hug. Wonderful, wonderful individual. I could just feel it in my heart. What a great person you are, Dominic. And he's out there hustling. He started early this morning, and we chatted on this giant open parking lot, right? You can just see there's a private driver, there's a private driver, and there's a couple of little rideshare drivers out here. But there's not many people working on Memorial Day. Happy Memorial Day, my friends, to you, to your family. Roads here in LA are rather empty. It's a quiet day. A lot of people are sleeping in, taking the day off. I just happened to have 3 private clients today, including Long Beach, 2 LAXs. So I look forward to making $700 today from 3 trips. And in between, I'm going to take my lady out. We're going to go and get some dinner. We watched Mission Impossible with Tom Cruise. You got to switch off once in a while and have a nice positive distraction from rideshare and food delivery, so your body and your mind can balance itself out again. Please take care. Happy Memorial Day, right? We remember all of those people, those special people. Happy Memorial Day, my friends. God bless you all. Thank you. Leave your comments.